So, who going to vote for the felon? I'm going to vote for the felon. It's Trump 2024. You already know, the more you indict, the more we unite. You get what I'm trying to tell you? We going to make it so big to where it can't be rigged. Because you know when it's tight, it's right. You get what I'm saying? So let's show them that we going to stick together. Who going to vote for the felon? I'm going to vote for the felon. If you voting for Donald Trump, stitch this video, you heard me. Duet this video, you heard me. Share this video, you heard me. Let's make this thing a trend, because I'm going to vote for the felon. If you voting for the felon, put down in the comments, Trump 2024, you voting for the felon. You get what I'm saying? Throw them American flags up. Let's go, y'all. Let's show them that we stick together no matter what. Donald Trump is our president. That's who's going to be our president. And come November 5th, we going to make it happen. You heard me. Let's go.
Let's go. Yes, let's go. Excuse me. The tide has been turning this election cycle in terms of what Donald Trump has been able to do and garner with his supporters. One of those things has been black people have been leaving the Democrat Party. And some have said that more black people, or a larger percentage of black people, will vote for Trump in this election than the past 60 years have, voted Republican. So that is huge. Absolutely massive. And some of you guys may remember I said in a video, I couldn't tell you exactly which video at this point, so forgive me. I said that you will see a shift over time. And come, 2028, we may be looking at somewhat more of an even split, in terms of black people voting for Republicans or voting for Democrats. And if that is the case, the Democrat Party is over. Now, the Democrats are obviously trying to make sure that that doesn't happen, which I expect. The people at the very top, they get together, and I'm sure they're strategizing and trying to put their heads together on any way possible to ensure that they stay in power. I'm not shocked by that, but I don't think it's going to work. One thing I do want to show you guys today is a former Black Panther Party leader and what he had to say about the Don himself. Now, this is a Black Panther Party leader. Yeah, listen to what he had to say about Uncle Trump. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. And let's dive in.
My name is David Hilliard, founding member of the Black Panther Party. I knew Trump when Trump was a college student in New York, and he supported the Black Panther Party. That's how I know Trump.
What kind of person do you think Donald Trump is?
Trump is a person who's a decent man, and he supported the Black Panther Party. That's what I just mentioned to you. He was someone who gave us money, and Trump was a decent guy.
Mm-hmm.
Your video, I told you.
When you say a decent guy,
I told you.
That's Face the Nation.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was one of two black. Trump.
Yes.
Trump's a friend of African Americans, and I knew Trump from the 1960s in New York, where he comes from, and he's a friend to African Americans.
Oh, and now when you say a friend to African American, what do you mean by friend?
I mean he's not a racist. He's not a racist, fascist white man. He supported black people. Owned every brownstone in a place called Harlem, New York.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now, do you remember the time that Trump supported Jesse Jackson?
No, but I remember when he supported the Black Panther Party.
Wow. That's incredible. And how did he support the Black Panther Party?
With his money.
Whoa, for real? My goodness.
He gave us money.
So, in your opinion, Trump has always been, now that he has these 34 counts of being a felon, Trump has always been part of the black community, or familiarized at least with the black community.
That's exactly right. Trump was a friend to people of of African American descent, and he owned all of Harlem.
Wow, that's amazing. So, in your opinion, sir, your valued opinion, why do you think they put all these charges on Trump and they're afraid of him to be president?
Because Trump likes Africans in America. He likes black folks. That's one. I think that Trump is qualified and a very decent approach to having somebody representing America. Trump,
yeah, I agree with you.
Black Panther Party leader said it himself. Trump's no racist. He actually supported us. He also brought up Jesse Jackson, and I want to pull that video clip up as well. I didn't have that one prepared though, so give me just a second. I have shown you guys the clip before, so you know it's real, okay?
He is deceptive in that his social.
Here is the Jesse Jackson, or one of the Jesse Jackson clips of, Jesse Jackson bringing Trump onto the campaign trail with him, and him talking about how Trump is a friend, right? This is before Trump ran for president, before any and all of this. So Trump had no motives, right, for election. He wasn't trying to win an election like Joe Biden and Democrats always do. Every 4 years, they go to the black people and, Republicans are racist and Trump bad, Trump bad, Trump bad. Remember, guys, you're black. If you don't vote for me, then you ain't black. Goodness gracious. I can't believe that guy actually said that. Anyway, here's the clip.
A friend who has... he is deceptive in that his social style is of such. One can miss his seriousness, and his commitment for their success is beyond argument. When we opened this Wall Street project and we talked about it, he gave us space at 40 Wall Street, which was to make a statement about our having a presence there. Beyond that, in terms of reaching out and being inclusive, he's done that too. And created for many people a comfort zone when I ran for the presidency in 84 and 88. Yes. And many others thought it was either laughable or something to avoid. He came to our business meeting here in New York because he has this sense of the curious and a will to risk to make things better. And so aside from all of style and his pizzazz, he's a serious person who's an effective builder of building with a builder of people. Last year he was a part of our workshop, of our panel workshop on what are the challenges and opportunities. And so this, a year later, Donald Trump, for a few minutes, challenges and opportunities to embrace the underserved communities. Donald Trump.
So there you saw some of that there. And obviously Donald Trump got on stage and did a little bit of speaking. And here is part of that as well. I'm going to pull that up.
We know that, right? He's a terrific guy. We love him, and I'm here for him. And the snow came, and I said, gee, nobody's going to show up. And look at this place, it's packed. Well, I just say a few words. I mean, Wall Street and New York City and this whole region is doing unbelievably well.
Jesse Jackson brought out Trump. Not only was he friends with Trump, and you saw him, you heard him say, he's a friend at the very beginning of that last clip.
A friend who has...
Friend, right? But he campaigned for Jesse Jackson. He donated to the Black Panther Party, so he put his money where his mouth is. You've also got all types of clips across the internet, like this one here. Check it out.
Trump is aware that my daughter is going off to college, and he calls me up, and this is the way he communicates. And he called me up directly, and he asked me for her cell number. This is before he was president. A day later, Courtney, my daughter, an African-American child, says, Dad, Mr. Trump just called me directly motivating me about college. And Dad, he was telling me how great you are. And of course, daughters and fathers, she was like, eh. But he did this on 3 different times, calling my daughter in her first 2 weeks of college up at Syracuse University to reassure her. Does that sound like somebody to you that's a racist? It's utterly disgusting. It makes me want to throw up. What else more are you going to throw at this man?
I'm just saying, right? We got the video clips. This guy has never been, someone who hated black people until he ran for president. And then the only 2 things that people always bring up are the Central Park 5, right? Which, if I remember that situation correctly, they admitted to doing it and then later, rescinded it, and they found out they weren't guilty. So Trump was right in saying, no, like these guys should go down for this crime. Like, that was a horrific situation, right? Anybody would be angry about that. Didn't matter if they were black, white, blue, or purple. He didn't say, hey, yo, these black people. Like, didn't have anything to do with their race. And then they always bring up the housing situation, the alleged housing situation, where the true story behind that is he didn't want to rent to people that were on government assistance. That had nothing to do with somebody being black. I know plenty of black people that aren't on government assistance, right? So anybody who tries to say that is basically saying that all black people are broke and poor, so that whole story is totally bunk. But, the funny part is nobody ever talks about Joe Biden stepping on stage and calling LL Cool J boy. Nobody says anything. But if Trump had done it, it'd be major news. Major news. Nobody talks, or at least in the mainstream media, about Joe Biden saying, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black. But if Trump had done it, it would be major news. Nobody talks about Joe Biden saying he doesn't want his kids being raised in a racial jungle and opposing desegregating school busing. But if Trump had said anything like that, it would be major news. Nobody ever talks about when Joe Biden said Barack Obama is the first clean and articulate mainstream black male. But if Trump had said it, it would be major news. Shall I continue? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many instances of Joe Biden being blatantly racist. But mainstream media and all the Democrats just ignore it. Just ignore it. Nothing. Quiet. Crickets. But we all know if Trump had done any of that, it would be major news. Oh, man, this stuff is shameful. Absolutely shameful. His own vice president even called him out for being racist. Kamala Harris called him out, called Joe Biden out for being racist. Goodness gracious. Anyway, y'all let me know in the comment section your opinions, your thoughts. Hit the like button, please, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love. I'm out.